Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are taking a look at Azamina. That's right, as you could tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about White Forest Azamina, new to the 3rd anniversary pack. We got a bunch of Azamina cards. Most notably, we got a bunch of stuff that, isn't in the TCG. So this is a weird format where we have a whole bunch of stuff. That being said, I don't think it changes a whole lot. So we're just gonna go through what we're planning to play, and I am very excited. I think it's gonna be very fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is currently what I've gotten, just pulled together. I haven't. This isn't 100% what we're gonna be playing, but it might be more or less what we're playing. One thing I've noticed though is as I was trying to deck build this, what I've noticed from other people's deck lists and decisions and stuff like that is that it seems that Azamina, the actual fusion archetype that people want to use, basically boil down to these two cards. These two right here. Viciliago, and Silva. And that's pretty much it. Basically, none of the other ones end up ever really showing up. And to be fair, they're not great. Saint Azamina is not bad, but not great, right? So, yeah. And then this one's okay. This one's also kind of okay, right? Target an illusion to bring it back, which is not bad, right? Because I believe that pairs with all of these, which is pretty decent. So you can fusion summon one and then bring out Moa and then bring back the one that you fusion summoned earlier, which could be pretty good. For example, I could see a world in which you go, because this also does have disruption, right? If you activate an Azamina or a Sinful Spoil card, you then get to target 2 cards to destroy them. So it's kind of okay, but eh. Right, because it's kind of the stipulation is really the biggest issue. But anyway, none of the deck lists I saw were all that interesting. All things considered, they all seemed pretty basic and really weren't up to what I was hoping. So Morena goes hard in Chimera. I should just ban the term Chimera. What's up, Matt? How's it going? Should I call you Ricka or should I call you Matt? Salad Fiendsmith sounds cool. To be fair, anything Fiendsmith sounds cool. I'm not gonna lie. There's a ton of stuff I want to do with Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith discards cards. Do you know what that means? Tri-Brigade, baby! Let's fucking go! I said I should, because I'm sick and tired of hearing about Chimera. That's what I was saying. Did you pay attention? This is just how to use my real name. Okay, fair enough. I think without Lacrima, the Fiendsmith engine is decent, but not unfair. Do you think even with Lacrima it's unfair? Because even, to me, Beatrice is what makes it unfair, in my mind. Right? Because Beatrice basically says, hey, you do the Fiendsmith stuff, and then the Fiendsmith stuff pivots into anything. That's where I hold the issue with Fiendsmith. Right? But if you take away Beatrice, Fiendsmith does Fiendsmith, and that's it. Which is Desiree and a bunch of recursion, and it's sticky and it's difficult to do, right? Or difficult to out, right? And that's what makes Fiendsmith good, but it's not necessarily overpowered. Beatrice in Tier is broken as hell. Yep. Sending rollback in the skip trap is the issue? No, being able to go Beatrice into anything, including that, is the issue. The issue is clearly Beatrice, right? Rollback and the skip trap have never done anything prior to this moment, in which case you can now make Beatrice more reliably in a bunch of other meta decks, and on top of that, do other things. It's not just high roll. It's like, hey, you can do this. Or you could also use Beatrice to, like, send a tier monster. Or what I've been doing, send Ash, right? Snake Eye Ash. And then special summon back Snake Eye Ash and do full Snake Eye combo, right? Yeah, Beatrice, here's the problem. Beatrice should have been banned prior to the Fiendsmith stuff coming out. That should have been the ban. You shouldn't have limited Engraver. Engraver was not the problem, right? As much as... I will say, I am a bit of a Fiendsmith fanboy. We'll go with that because it sounds cooler. It's just Foolish Burial. It's Foolish Burial and Foolish Burial goods. At quick effect speed, by the way. Which is very fun. 2 Engraver does nothing. It really does. It really... Yeah. The fact that we have 3 tracked and 2 Engraver, it really just doesn't change anything. It's... Oh, it's so frustrating. But, like, Beatrice by itself is like, hey, you do all of these, like... You do, like, your big combo. But, like, let's say you get interrupted. Cool. You do the Fiendsmith stuff. You make Beatrice. Beatrice then just, like, sends a guy and does the whole combo again. It's like, what? Mayakashi trap rather than Beatrice. Better take. Why not both? Because let's be honest, ain't nobody want that trap to actually resolve. Even for Mayakashi. Like, look, as much as I enjoy Mayakashi's gameplay loop, the fact that they have that trap doesn't make it fun. Engraver is so cool. Yep. Why does the OCG hate him so much? Because it doesn't die to the Roach. I don't know. I mean, there is a reason to hate Engraver because he's that insane. Well, there you are. Pick one, dummy. Beatrice, please. Beatrice, easy. Anyway, let's quickly talk about the White Forest Azamina deck. Azamina White Forest with Toy Box engine generates so much value. I'm sure it does. So not much has honestly changed, except for the fact that now we can play like Diabell Star, because now we have Deception to get into like Azamina and stuff like that, which does help for the White Forest stuff. Specifically, like going into Moo allows you to grab up either in Azamina or a Sinful Spoil. And there's a few things that like synergize in, you know, in regards to that, right? Like Sinful Spoils of the White Forest and stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't know how much it really does. It's basically just like White Forest. Like, not much has changed. Would I say White Forest is worth crafting? If you didn't already pull for it, probably not. That being said, you should already have this deck. This deck's super fun and extremely cool. We also have the new LZ, which is actually pretty good. It's a fusion summon for an Azamina, while also being a White Forest, which is nice. And if sent to the graveyard for a Synchro monster, you can then add a Sinful Spoils card from your deck to your hand, which is pretty good as well, which allows you to grab up like Deception or something along those lines. You could also grab up Wanted, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, there's a bunch of like little synergies here. These traps are honestly really good, but they're traps, so we're not going to play them. It's not going to happen. Sprite card! White Forest is pretty cheap. No. I don't think a single one of their playable cards is below SR rarity. I wouldn't call that cheap. There's not a lot of playable cards, so sure, but like, no. Just by virtue, like, technically speaking, Engraver and the Fiendsmith engine is cheaper. Scourge and Azamina Bounce Trap are playable? Yeah. Am I gonna play them? No. Anyway. So what I've seen a lot of people doing is that they are going like this. And this is like the engine that they play. Right? This is like the bare bones basic engine that I've seen a bunch. In fact, sometimes they'll even cut tails. Which I don't know how I feel about. Because Diabellstar still seems crazy. Deception still seems crazy. So I don't know why we wouldn't play multiple of these. As for this one, Diabell's, this one also seems pretty good. The problem is I don't know if we have a great way of getting to Diabell's. Like, that's the biggest issue in my mind, is like, oh, how are we going to get to Diabell's? Tails is a brick? No, it's not. What? Yeah. Diabell seems really good, just like doesn't end up working because you can't search it. If you could search it, it'd be crazy. Was I looking at TCG or OCG lists? Neither. I was looking at Master Duel lists. Because as of right now, we haven't had a format where like this variant exists, which is why I was looking at the Master Duel lists. Should I? No, probably not. But I was. Because, like, the TCG doesn't have LZ. Nor do I think we have some of the other Azamina cards. Like, I don't think we have Saint. Nor Moa. No, maybe we do have this one. But I don't think we have Saint. And I don't think we have Queen. Could be wrong. I mean, we could look at OCG lists. But I don't know how much that's gonna change. I did try and find some, but there were so very few. It was hard. Yeah, there wasn't really much to look at. Also, they have, like, the new Diabellstar and Diabells. Let me show you. There's a lot to talk about here. So, like, they have the new Diabellstar, the new Diabells, and witches and stuff like that in the OCG. So that's, like, a very different thing than what we currently have in Master Duel. So, like, if we were to go back further to, like, prior to the release of those cards, maybe we'd see something, but I highly doubt it. Right, like, this is just Snake Eye. Yeah, and this is also pretty similar in nature. Right? This is when they are playing this one. Aphez. I think Deception is kind of 3, no? I don't know about playing 3 Tails. Every list that I have seen thus far has either played 3 or 2. And the reason for that is because you have a lot easier time actually being able to fulfill the requirement of controlling a monster due to the Azamina stuff. So it ends up becoming less of a brick. And it's way more important to be able to see this alongside a White Forest to kind of, like, go through the motions, to then search out things like Azamina, or LZ Azamina, as well as some of the other stuff. So it does make sense now, with specifically LZ, to play more of it. What's the best way to play these Azamina cards? In Snake Eye. Snake Eye, Azamina, Fiendsmith is probably your best way to play them. If you wanted to play like a more Azamina-centric deck, you're going to want to play them with the White Forest stuff, which we're figuring out right now. Yeah, this card's crazy, by the way. The problem is, it's not good unless you already have something else to do, which is why oftentimes they're playing 2 to 1. 1 to 2 of this guy, and not playing 3. They're not, like, maxing out on LZ. That's what I've seen with a lot of the deck lists, is just, like, not maxing out on LZ, etc. Oh, we do have LZ. LZ was released just barely in the TCG. So this is still relatively new for TCG and Master Duel players. It's kind of a new format. But yeah, this guy, very good. Fusion summon and searches a Sinful on Synchro summon. But like, the problem is, yeah, there's a lot of problems. During your main phase, you can fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra, use a monster from your field. They are playing like Guardian Chimera as well to get off of the Sinful Spoils of White Forest. Yeah, LZ Azamina is basically always always searchable. Right, you can get it off of LZ. You can get it off of, well, original LZ. You can get it off of a Stellar. You can get it off of the Tails. I believe you can get it off of, Woe? Well, yeah, that doesn't really do much, but you could get it off of Woes, right? So, lots of ways of searching it. Can you get it off of it? No. I don't think the other searches really do anything. Sprint? Deception? Can you get it off of Deception? Oh, because it is an Azamina. Yeah. Because it's Azamina card, not Small Trump. Yeah. There you go. Does this also search Azamina? Yeah, Azamina or Sinful. Sprint dump a Stellar? Yeah. I don't know if that's worth the slot, but maybe. Anyway, I like this list. I might just like copy this style. 1 Dia Bellstar. I don't know how I feel about, because I've seen a bunch of lists for Master Duel that were also playing 1 Dia Bellstar, and I don't know how I feel about that. That seems weird. Like, why would you do that? One Deception makes a little bit more sense if we're playing easier access to it with like Dia Bellstar, but I don't see why we wouldn't play more. We're starting off with White Forest Azamina today. Okay. Before we get into finishing our deck list, I do want to talk about, there's a whole bunch of cards that were announced at the like right as Fiendsmith dropped. So real quick, I want to talk about the structure deck that came out in the TCG, which is gosh diggity darn expensive. Randomly. We have the new this deck. Blue Eyes White Dragon deck list, or structure deck, which it's not exceptional, but it exists, right? However, with the Primite cards, like it becomes a little bit better. It's definitely not Ryzeal Malice tier, but it is. It exists. Don't trust Master Duel players to build decks is the moral of the story. Yeah, pretty much. Sprite Fiendsmith deck looks crazy. I mean, everything with Fiendsmith looks crazy. Anyway, all in all, I don't think there's anything really interesting. Like Ash is reprinted, Imperm's reprinted, Called By is reprinted, but those have also been in other structures. Seal, Nib, those are pretty good reprints, but again, they're not like insane. These are already, like, if you want them, they're also cheap and they're at common rarity, so it's not like they're an interesting rarity. The rest of the Blue Eye stuff is fine, right? Obviously, the big stuff is like the new cards, right, which are fairly decent. You're getting 3 Maiden of White in Quarter Century, or sorry, not 3 Maiden of White. You're getting 3 cards in Quarter Century and 3 in Secret Rare, 2 Maiden of White, you know, 2 of the Synchro and 2 of the Wishes. I think that's what it's saying. I could be wrong. Or maybe it just comes in like different rarities. But I couldn't tell you. This is kind of a weird way to look at it. But overall, interesting structure. Just wanted to talk about it. It did release. Moving on. We have a whole bunch of other random cards to talk about. We have Saiba, the fighting swordsmith. Swordsmith, not Fiendsmith. Which is a level 7 Earth Warrior Synchro effect monster with 1500, which requires a tuner and a non-tuner. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You target a level 6 or lower warrior in graveyard, special summon that target, but its effects are negated. Also, you cannot use it as material for a Synchro summon for the rest of this turn. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately Synchro summon using monsters from your hand or from your field as material, including a warrior monster. He exists. Is he a tuner? No. Okay, so he's not great. That guy, yep, he is a Synchro monster. We have some promo cards, which are cards. Soul of Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Soul of Gaia, the Fierce Knight. And his horse, apparently. Which is a level 7 Earth Warrior effect monster, 23/21. It can be, it's treated as a Millennium card. Pog. If a level 5 or higher monster card is on the field, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Okay. And then if your opponent normal or special summons a monster in attack position while this card is level 7, increase its level by 7 while this monster is on the field. Oh. That's interesting. That is a weird floodgate effect. They said nice Synchro summoning. Is normal or special? That's hilarious. Imagine normal summoning Snake Eye Ash and it becomes an 8. Sprite's worst nightmare. True, just special in defense. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can send one other face-up level 5 or higher monster card you control to the graveyard to negate the activation. One other. And if you do, destroy that card. Hey, they got a negate. Crazy. That's crazy. And we also got what I'm guessing is probably supposed to be Weiss Shark. But we'll see. It's a level 4 water fish effect monster, 1811. And if this card is normal or special, you contribute a fish in order to special summon a fish shark monster from deck. And then you're locked into waters. Interesting. So you normal it, you tribute it off, you special from deck. Okay, not bad. And then a Shark Drake Xyz gains this effect once per turn. When a spell trap card is activated, detach 2 to negate the effect and destroy that card. Cool. That is a card that does exist. I don't know how useful this will be. They've been trying to make Sharks and or Water Xyz playable for quite some time, and it just hasn't worked. So, we'll see. We also have Soul Icer Crystal, which is a level 6 like Aqua effect monster with 1900. Can't be destroyed by card effects. You can only use the following effects of this card once per turn. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters, 2 or more monsters. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters more than you do, would be the correct phrasing, right? If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do, you special summon this card from here. I get what it says. I'm just trying to figure out how that is. Okay, it's fine. You can target an effect monster your opponent controls and negate its effects. Why? They're just printing more effect negations. which no one cares about. These aren't even, like, good effect notifications as well. But, who knows? Maybe he's a new archetype. Trust. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was the OCG. We're just going to go over this real quick. OCG got Alliance Insight, which added in some notable cards, which were boosts to 2 decks in particular, and I bet you can guess which ones they are. That's right, it was Malice and Ryzeal. Ryzeal did receive a nerf, an actual nerf, not a very impactful nerf, but it did matter, right? 1x does matter for Ryzeal. However, Malice basically got nothing in terms of limitations, and so with the new support, it immediately shot up into the #1 slot and is now the best deck once again. So there you go. Nice Orchist, White Forest, Blue Eyes meta. Be a shame if that actually was a thing. Nope. Back to Ryzeal Malice for you. 300 attack on a level 6. Yeah, but it has 1900 defense. Shh, it's fine. We can see the new Malice deck list is, I mean, it's just, it's pretty similar to what it was previously. Not much has changed, right? So, yeah, they're still doing the same stuff, so there you go, except now more consistent. Ryzeal is pretty much doing the same things as well, just rank 4 spam shenanigans. That's pretty much it. There you go. Just wanted to showcase, like, it's just very funny. Because if we look at the last couple of metagames, right? So this was the last metagame prior to the ban list. We can see Ryzeal Malice, Blue Eyes. And then it went like one format. One format without Ryzeal. Not even, right? Like, Malice was still a top deck, if not probably still the best deck. And then they're like, let's release more cards for him. It's very funny. The OCG is just a mess sometimes. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's build this deck. What did they do? They did 2 of this. 2 of this. The Fiendsmith engine. 1 of you. 1 of you. 1 of you. Okay. The other Azamina. Azamina Aphis, which is the bounce. Yeah. Fusion synchros that are Fiend, Illusion, or Spellcaster on the field or in the grave. And then if sent to the graveyard via monster, or to activate a monster effect, set it. Cool. Orchis and Blue Eyes being the best deck looks really fun. It you know, it probably was. Nice new meta. Anyway, 4. I would imagine Ryzeal and Malice are going to show up, like, in 6 months. We're pretty far behind in terms of Master Duel. Okay. What are they not playing? Pretty much everything. Not you, not you, not you. Cool. This one's also playing the new Fiendsmith card that we don't have. We need the new White Forest Synchros. You. And Baron, of course. Quevin, how are we getting to Baron without... Oh, that's how. Never mind. Forget it's the Fiendsmith cards, obviously. Baron's not banned in the OCG, by the way. We'll see it. You can make it with Moo. That one would also work. Bounce 5 earlier? That's hilarious. Do I still play Ritual Beast? From time to time. It's not that I don't play Ritual Beast, it's that I play a bunch of other decks. Do we play more than one tract, is the question. Maybe. Ludi. And then the rest is just non-engine, it appears. So we'll do you, and you, and you. And do we play Bestials? Probably. That's aren't here. Called by Imperm. Oh, I should probably play triple tack, shouldn't I? I also really like playing evenly here. But you just need, like, a certain amount of hand traps. Like, I think Droll and Nib are kind of necessaries. But we need more, like, spell traps. Oh, but stupid hand trap meta. Is it worth maybe cutting Bestials for Trolls, Nibs, triple tacks, stuff like that? Yeah, maybe. How good are the Bestials, though? The Bestials are pretty good. They get us into... You can make, like, Baron off of them. You can make... we could do, like, Beatrice lines, since we still have access to Beatrice. The question is, what would we even send with Beatrice? Like, sure, we could make Beatrice. The question is, what do we do with that? And the answer is, kind of nothing. Yeah, we probably cut a tract. We can do that. You could send a Stellar. You could, yeah. It's not bad. I don't hate that idea. The question is there anything else that you can do that's, like, worthwhile? Why is this guy favorited? What the fuck? I don't know. When else that would work just fine? Yeah, I could. I don't want to, though. That seems like a bad idea. I think I just... No, because if I Droll, I can't do... much myself. Yeah, if I were to Droll after, like, getting Max Seed or getting Fuwud, I probably am not going to be able to do much anyway. It's not really worth playing Droll as much. Play Cross Out, which we probably should. And then maybe Nib? And then we cut... I think I'll only play 2 Bestials. I'm cutting it Stellar. Yeah, does that look good? Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't love playing only one Stellar, though. But I do think it is the correct play. One tail? No. Okay. Now the question is, what do we fill the rest of our extra with? Waiting? We could do Apo. Moon. SP. IP? We could do Sprint, which, like, isn't terrible. But I also don't love it. Sprint only sends, like, a Stellar. And then he just kind of sits there, and he doesn't do anything. That's the issue, is that he just sits there. Right? Would not just be better to go IP? You know what? I'll play with Sprint, and we'll do some testing with that, because I don't have faith in it, but there's a chance it's pretty good. Emery Tara? No. Would an elf be better? No, because you want to send the Esteller. Right? Because that allows you to do, like, the full, White Forest. Like, if you have basically any way of triggering it, you do the full White Forest combo, which is a little bit better. Right? Whereas Elf basically requires you to already have the, like, 2s in rotation. And you're not playing a ton of them, so it's not as useful. It's not bad, but, like, it's not as useful. I wouldn't be opposed to playing it. There's a bunch of cards that I could see in that slot, so it's not like it's bad, but the reason Sprint is played is to specifically send a Stellar and, like, do the Stellar combo. Let's do this one. And let's do this one. Thinking more about Elf recycling the 2s for the synchro plays? Yeah. But that doesn't really help me, like, play through hand traps or do my combo. It helps me win more, which I don't necessarily need because this combo is already fucking insane. So I don't necessarily need that. Does that make sense? I do want to test this in solo mode before we begin. Before we truly begin. No. Alright, we'll play against Sky Striker. Alright, we'll play against Striker. Oh, I didn't change the deck case. Hold on. This is unacceptable. Stop. I thought I did. Nope, I just didn't. I'm stupid. We'll do this one. Actually, we'll do this one. I like this one. Why did I click this one? Don't worry about it. Let's see. Let's see what we can do, chat. This hand does nothing. Hilarious. I mean, it's not technically a bad hand, but it technically doesn't do anything. Okay, this hand... Comedy. Add... you. Add... LZ. Set Aphis. Synchro Shokon. See, like, here we could go Sprint to go a Stellar, but that doesn't do anything. Oh, we actually do this. Hold on. We do this, we summon you, and we could go Fusion Summoning. What would we be able to Fusion Summon? And the question is, would we want to? I think the answer is no. I think we just Synchro. Synchro. So we'll go into this guy. Probably chaining 1 U, chaining 2 U, sending U. Uh-huh. And then we add... I want to add the quick play, but it doesn't make sense to add the quick play here. So we'll add this one. And then we'll add the wanted. See, this is why I think they're only playing the one of Diabell Star, the one of Deception. Because basically the idea is like, oh, I'll just search it by doing the combo. Which I figured was the case, but you don't have to be too certain. Let's go Russia, special, effect, pitch, yeah, set, you, summon, you, sending you. Sure. Let's do that. What this does? This is kind of a win more card. But what it does is it allows me to make... Oh, I forgot to add Guardian Chimera. It allows me to make Guardian Chimera. That's what I should include instead of the Sprint. I knew I was forgetting something. But yeah, you can make Guardian Chimera on the opponent's turn. You like pitch it and then it sets itself, and then you make Guardian Chimera and you just pop the field. Tribute you. And this one. That's why we test. There's not really a point to going into this guy, so we're just gonna go Silva. Send. You can make anything with that? Technically, yeah. As long as you have the materials, yep. Let's go for Moon here. Ah! Shouldn't have used you. I fucked up. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Smile. I guess I could have just made Baron here, right? Oh yeah, I like royally did this wrong. Yeah, because I could have gone Synchro for the 8. Summon back by shuffling back the Synchro. Use those 2 4s to go into the Moon. And then do Moon into Requiem into the Fiendsmith line. This is why we test. This is why we test shit. Because like now we can go Engraver. Cool, fun, fair, balanced, awesome. And then we go Sequence. Like this is still not bad. We still get like DD Wave King Caesar and stuff like that. So it's not terrible. But it could have been better. And that's the important part. That it could have been more better. Out comes Lackey. Laccaron. Engraver. DD Wave King. Kiwa. go like this. Shuffle back you. Let's go like this. Oh, I should have done that in the reverse order. It's fine. Put back this guy. Comedy. See, that's why I should have done it in the reverse order. And then we'll go like you. And we'll put back this guy. Here what? This one shuffles back synchros. Yeah. I think I just make Baron here, right? I guess you no reason not to just make Baron. I guess that makes like woes significantly worse, right? But that's kind of it. Because now I can't synchro into a 6. But how much does that matter? Could I have synchroed into anything else? I guess I could have synchroed into the 8. But I would have tributed for the Omni. Which I think is just... Maybe it's not. It's hard to say. What deck am I going to play for the Fusion Synchro event? None of them. I'm not gonna. I don't know. Don't know, haven't thought about it. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, this time we drew Engraver. So we're going to start with Engraver. We'll go Tract. We'll go Tract. We'll go Lurie. We'll go Lurie. We'll go Lurie. Yeet. We'll make the boy. Requiem. Requiem. Special Engaver. How many summons was this? Let's do this. Cool. And then we normal summon you, and we activate you, and we pitch this guy, and we special you, and we go chain link 1, chain link 2, yeet. I guess you're probably the best option. And we'll go Tails. Grab this LZ. Go LZ. Pitch. Special. Add. Oh, I should have synchroned these first. Shit. Oh, that matters a lot, doesn't it? See, because if I had synchroed, this guy would have added itself back to hand. Which would have been nice. Which would have been nice. Granted, we do want to synchro with these two in particular. So maybe that wasn't that big of a deal? I mean, it kind of was, but it kind of wasn't. Because, like, I don't have access to another tuner. And we definitely want to go... If we send you... Definitely won't. Did that in the wrong order. At this guy. We had Trap. Yeah, we had Woes here, I think. this. Add Diabels. Going to synchro into this guy. I should have used a stellar there. I'm stupid. It's fine, but that was just dumb. Shouldn't have done that way. Add back the Sinful Spoil. Coolio. That's okay. We will just send that one to grave then. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like it really changed anything. Because I was going to send whatever I didn't synchro with, but... I keep forgetting that it has effect text. Because it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Add the fusion spell. Go Azamina. Summon Silva. Send you. Now we could also... Okay, let's draw a card. Peak comedy. Not very good, but it is funny. We'll put back the LZ. Add back this. We could fusion the Moo here as well. We could also just pass. Because then we'd have more follow-up if we do that. And we'd be able to... Guardian Chimera. I forgot to add Guardian Chimera. Do I have a way? No, I don't. I think I'd just pass here. Yeah, like set these. Keep Hallowed for... I guess Hallowed technically doesn't do anything by itself. So maybe we do Fusion. I really want us to keep this, though. Because then we go like Guardian Chimera and we have the Druid Worm. But would we want to use the Druid Worm on the opponent's turn? Yeah, probably. Is there any way that... Oh, I guess I could add that guy to hand. Oh, but then, like, I still just... Yeah, and then I still don't get this. Yeah, it's only from deck to hand. So there's not another way for me to get this. So yeah, I could go Baron. Could put back this, could go Baron. The problem with that is it prevents me from using Sylvie on the opponent's turn, which then can be used with Woes in order to synchro summon it into the Book of Moon or the Book of Eclipse. So that's like not as useful doing that. Sure, I can make Baron. That's nice. I already have the Omni. Not really too necessary. I could also make Baron and the second Omni. But that gets rid of the Guardian Chimera line. So how important is Guardian Chimera as opposed to Baron? But then it also turns off the future Book of Eclipse. But I guess we have this, so we already have the Book of Eclipse line. So yes, it would be more advantageous to do this. Okay. I got there. Also, chat, shut up. You know the rules. Is this solo mode? Yes. Do I have Deception here? Actually, I think I do. I think having Deception here is a little bit better. For time reasons. We make this. Shuffle back you. Kiowa. Make Baron. Right, Baron's stupid. I think that's the best that we can do. Baron. We still have the book with Diabel, Silva, Wave King, Woe, Efez. Yeah, I literally did name this deck Better DDD, because it is just Better DDD. Cool. Looks good. Let me make sure... No, we're going against the combined Mayakashian ranks. True. Let me make sure I add the Guardian Chimera instead of Sprint. I don't know how useful Sprint is. I haven't mapped out the line with Sprint. I don't know why that's in there. But we simply won't need it. Guardian Chimera. Yeah, coolio. I've yet to see a list with Sprint. I see the reasoning behind Sprint, I just don't... Yeah, I don't see the line with which that makes sense. I guess you could do it with, like, the Fiendsmith stuff, right? You could do, like, the Fiendsmith combo into Sprint, and then Sprint send what's his bucket in order to go for full combo kind of from that. Full White Forest combo. As long as you had like another White Forest to trigger a Stellar. But then like it just adds the Stellar to hand. It's not exceptional, but like it's okay. Yeah, this hand's really good. Tragic. Comedy. Mm-hmm. 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 Ash, but of course. We also don't have many spells that reset themselves. No droll. Sweet. Mm-hmm. What do you have? Do you have, like, 4? No? Okay. Interesting. So if I do this, I lose to the Roach. What's the likelihood they have the Roach? They have something, is the problem. So... do I keep the cross out, or do I pitch it for potential gains? I probably just pitch it, right? Because if they haven't max seed me, they probably won't, right? And they don't have Ash. They've already used that. Yeah. Let me just pitch the cross out. I wish it didn't have to send for cost, but it does. Is that 60? Of course. It's likely Valor or Imperm. Yep. Add Aphis. Add Wanted. Droll. Droll would have been wild. but I could have seen it. Like Diabell. Could be a Bestial. Yeah, you're right. Add back... As much as I want to add back Cross out... No, it's just Cross out. Bestial? Bestial, Imperm, Failure. What else could it be? I mean, technically speaking, it could still be like Maxi or Imperm, or what have yous, you know. It's an Aphis, Grave, yup. Summon this one. Should have just summoned the other one from extra. I don't know why I didn't do that. That was just dumb. That was just a dumb thing for me to do. Was to do that. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. It's not that big of a deal, all things considered, though. Graver. Let's go Diabell Star, pitch the Fua. It'd be cool if we could use it. Tragically. Tragically, we can't. Should I put that in defense? Probably. Did I? No. Why? Don't ask questions. I don't have answers. All right, let's go like this. Go back Deception. It would be nice to be able to set it. I think just drawing the card, just raw drawing the card is a little bit better there. Okay. Let's go like this as well. Put back you. We've already used Elzette tragically. Doesn't do anything. Let's go Engraver. Shuffle back Moon. Summon the Engraver. Link for Sequence. Oh, does Sequence... This only shuffles back from Grave, and we don't have Lurie. It's not great. Not great. I goofed the combo here. It's not the end of the world, but it's not exceptional. We shuffle back to Diabell. Do I go Apo here? No, I go Baron. I have a bounce 2, right? I have a bounce 3. No, I have a bounce. Yeah, I have a bounce 3. Okay. Yeah, I kind of left the sequence stranded, which sucks. I think I definitely could have done that better. Bestial, sure. Targeting? Lacrima. Sure. Yep. Add a toy box. Let's not do that. So it's White Forest tier, likely? Uh-huh. I think you go Chaos Angel here, which I think is just not something I can allow. So we'll bounce. What are we playing? Why didn't we set that? We're dumb. True. Last card in hand is grass. Watch. Really? Alright, you got it. I know for a fact this is bullshit, so, yeah. I know they're about to do some heinous combo. So, yeah, of course. Why would they not have that? Also, absolutely a one-of, right? Cheating. Definitely. Yep. So, how many one-ofs was that? 1, 2, 3? 3 one-ofs? In 60? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. What a good game this game is. What a good game this game is. Should I have negated the wanted? Maybe. Hard to say. Probably not, though. All things considered. Alright, what stupid hand traps you got? Do you got droll? Do you got droll? You probably have, like, some sort of Maxi, Fua, something of that nature. The Roach? So it's Fua, right? Fua? No, surprising. Terrible play from my opponent, by the way. How much do you want to bet they learned today that that was a quick effect? Only I could go Desiree there. That'd be crazy. Why didn't we fire as a... Okay. Whoa, Sky Striker, I never would have guessed. Whoa, Sky Striker, I never would have guessed. Wait, why did we do that? Now we can't Widow Anchor Steel. The worst card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Engage is such a poorly designed shit show of a card. I really wish it was just banned again. I don't understand why it exists. It's just I don't get it. Like, what if Pot of Greed was better? Like, what? You gonna make an access code talker? What? What does Striker do without Engage? Nothing. And that's the point. You got it, dude. Yeah, just draw everything. Just draw everything. No, that's fine. No, that seems reasonable. I'm so fucking sick and tired of this stupid-ass deck. I mean, I get from Konami's perspective why you would bring back Engage, but, like, from a design and a balance perspective, Engage should never exist. It's not that it should be banned, it's that it should never have been printed. In what world do you ever look at that card and go, that's a good idea? That seems fair and balanced. Huh? Who the fuck are you? Also, Max C, same thing. Like, what? Huh? Oh, great. Now I lose to the fucking... fun. Look at this hand, by the way. The thing is, Striker has so many cool and interesting effects, and, like, it plays in a very unique way, except for the one card that they have to fucking play. That's what's so frustrating about it, is you're basically forced into playing that card. And it's the only thing that that deck does. So you're incentivized to just play, like, absolute dog shit in order to make it work. And then, of course, it does. Because that, you know, Engage is insane. Like, awesome. Yeah, that's what I want. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. this wrong. I chained this wrong. Shit. Aphis. Okay, let's go with Russia. Let's go like this. Pitch this one. Called by is good. I should have searched first. You're right. You're right. Is White Forest a generic synchro engine? No. Do I make Apo here? Yeah. Do all the new decks just shuffle the fusion summon? Yep. Konami's really good at balancing. Wasn't that cool? We also in White Forest get a shuffle the synchros. Hooray! What was bro playing? I'm almost certain they have Nib and they were holding it. Yeah, most likely. Because it wasn't any of those other hand traps, let me tell you that. Also, criminal. Apollo needs to go. Yep. And Baron. They're both, not fun. Apo and Beatrice will probably be leaving. I sure hope so. But we'll see. Okay. We'll start with this. Comedy. Thanks, Konami, indeed. Yeah, Balatro ass hand. Alright, so deception. Shoots from hand or field? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Surprising. You. Hallowed. Hallowed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they really did make some very silly hand traps, didn't they? Add this one. Go Seeker. Lurie. Is hand or field? Surprisingly, it is. I don't know how much that does, but it does something. Imperm? Yep. Tragic. can't even ash this. That's so fucking stupid, dude. I just die because they gave me a token. Please tell me you drew the the fusion spell. They did. They drew one of the fusion materials. Comedy. Verte sends it for its cost, and then it copies the effect of the spell. Which the effect of the spell is to special from extra, not to send cards to the grave. Most of the time. So, yeah, for some reason you can do that. Could I explain to you why? No. But that is the way that it works. Could go that into Lacrima. I feel like it doesn't do anything, though. We're just gonna negate this. Oh, but of course. Do we just keep the ash? Probably. And I really wish it grew into like an actual useful card instead of fucking Fua. Why the fuck did we pop you out? Okay, don't think about it. Yeah, Sequentia just requires a Light Fiend. We're playing 2 of that guy? Why? Why? In... Huh? That's... something, I guess. Spirit of Yubble, sure. So, it doesn't matter whether I put it to defense or not. Wait, you're playing 2 Yubel, 2 Terran? No wonder you can't do shit. Brother, you're playing like 9,000 bricks that don't do anything. Wait, why the fuck couldn't we Verte earlier? Are we not playing a Verte target? I'm so... What? That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. How am I doing? Well, currently I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is currently out to get me, so I've been better. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I like that our Verte targets are so ass. a ChatGPT deck? Honestly, it could have been. They have like Imperm or something? Probably. Don't say Ray Raptor's goated. I know what you did. I know what that deck does. It's far from a goated deck. I contribute the Druis here, right? Yeah, let's do that. What else is that? Should I feel bad for running Fiendsmith U-Bell right now? No. You shouldn't feel bad for any deck you play. Raid Raptor, even without the Kali Yuga shit, is boring as hell. It's Tower's Turbo, and the combo takes like 10 years. If it did anything even remotely interesting, sure, but it just doesn't. I got the combo down in 100 seconds. Doesn't matter, it still takes too long. I know that you think that 100 seconds is a long time. It's not. Or sorry. I know that you think that it's a short amount of time. It's not. It's a long amount of time. Because think about it this way, right? Ryzeal takes about 20 fucking seconds. So, there's that. Maybe a little longer. Maybe 30 seconds. I'll say 30 seconds. Ryzeal combo is mostly autopilot? Yeah. But that's the thing. Ryzeal's not a combo deck. Fun. I do like fun. Oh, I just realized. Shouldn't have done that. Because I don't have a good target there. No, I do. I do. I'm lying to you. I actually don't have anything. Horus? Whoa! I never would have got. Sure. No, that's fine. King's Arc. Just target cards? Yeah. Sure. At least Spanish Desiree at that point. Sure. You gonna pop a card? It'd be cool if you did. DPE is as bad as... Hold on. DPE is bad. Almost as bad as Dragoon. Dragoon is just like the epitome of boring bullshit. DPE is at least kind of interesting. If it targeted, I think it'd be fine. Because then, like, you could play around it, and it'd be interesting. But, like, it doesn't. Get your ass in the grass now. At least DP is associated with the funny one more wave of support, please, Konami deck. Ah, yeah, like, you know, Dragoon. The exact same thing. Comedy. That's one of the reasons I don't like DPE, is because it's part of Hero. If Hero didn't have DPE, or it wasn't like a DPE specific card, I'd be like, yeah, pop off, king. But it is. So, tragic. Sans ass, by the way. PlayStation Network is down? Tragic. Tragic. Pitch the Fua. Out comes the boy. DPE is not a Warrock monster? True. You're right, it is a Warrock monster. What am I thinking? Imperm? Wow, I called it. I called the thing. I'm unfortunately cursed with being a hero enjoyer. That is a curse. You are correct. DPE and Tri-Brigade memories. See, now we're talking. I don't know if we're saying anything good, but we're talking. Pitch the Stellar. We're gonna add LZ. I'm like, we're still adding this guy. We're always adding this guy. Go Hallowed Azamina, right? Or do we go LZ? You see, I don't know. Hero gives the most adrenaline. For who? Nibiru? Friend IRL who's a hero player, he's specifically an elemental hero purist. He refused to use any of the other hero subtypes, aside from maybe magic. Understandable, I would do none of that. None of the hero cards appeal to me. I think here's the problem. The hero combo I do enjoy. I find the hero combo to be interesting. The way that you get to said hero combo, rather interesting. The problem is the non-hero, or like the hero end board, is insufferable. That's the issue. We're facing Tenpai? Yeah, of course. I think I can give them exactly one draw and still end on a pretty decent board. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Almost to find out. Thank you. Much appreciated. And then they have Harpies, and I immediately lose the game. I'm pretty sure they have Imperm, which sucks. Can't really do anything about that. There's the Imperm. I think I send Imperm here. Not actually going to activate this guy's effect, it's just here for the extra bounce. Fiendsmith. Whoa, that's crit. I'm almost certain they have something like Pydra, right? So what am I concerned they do here with this? Make Desiree, I guess? That would be like the most worrying thing. Do they have the ability of doing that? Yeah, they do. Yeah. No. Do they? Uh-huh. Oh! We're playing Perulia? Yeah, sure. That was not what I expected. Sylvie. Yeah. Sequence. I guess I could go Desiree here, right? Lacrima. You're gonna like make Beatrice here or something? It wouldn't be bad. Okay. Well, I'm not dead, so... Okay, sure. Be stupid, target one of my monsters. Damn. What does this do without LZ? I guess if they have a spell trap in hand, it's fairly good. But if they don't, it's kind of ass. So they likely have a spell trap in hand. It might not. Who knows? Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Wait, why did we grab Deception? Why did we not grab Wanted? Don't grab Wanted there? Are we not playing Wanted? You... Okay, yeah. I guess this works. This more or less does the same thing, so I guess it's not that bad. Oh, I see. They're doing that. Right. Sure. I forgot you could do that. Also, there's no way you should be able to do that. Oh, that's what. I was about to say, what are we even possibly setting here? Now what? He can't attack directly. He can't kill me. Oh, they could have done a ton of piercing there. Just elected not to. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this was through SP. That's why I'm, like, not worried. Did I pull for the Alta Rota? No, but I got it. Tragically. So now what? We've already gone through SP. Do you have, like... Do you have anything here at this point? Oh, we're playing Celine. Oh, yeah, I guess. What the fuck are you on the field? I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. So Link for the 6 grab, spell, trap, and Link for Apo. Apollo. Yep. Yep. Oh, and we have to contend with you. Fucking course we do. Why would we not? Man, imagine this game not revolving around these two fuckers. That'd be crazy. Is there a world in which I can win this? Me parece que no. Capaz. Do I know the set card? Oh yeah, it's Deception. So I flip by special, I walk over you and you. Then I do the Fiendsmith line. Do I have a hand? If we go Diabel, we run into SP here. Potential SP activation. I mean, they could tribute Silva randomly. They're not going to, but they could. Hold on, wait. This is Deception, right? Yeah. And then what did they add back? They added back a second Deception? They're playing two of that? What the fuck? Okay. Didn't think they would do that. Fuck. Good Deception. I have woes myself here. So I'm not dead, but I'm dead. Right? Yeah. Tragic. That's really unlucky. Yeah, because if I go combat there and then I don't have Deception, I would just do the Fiendsmith line. And then they drew this fucker. You're kidding me, right? McBaron? Yeah. That's bullshit. Oh, this game is so over if they don't draw exactly Perulia and Fua. because they're not balanced. That's the problem. I don't think there's a world in which you can realistically tell me that Fuelos and Molcharmi Perulia are balanced. They're just not. They're still poorly designed in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! They end turns, they're not fair, there's no downside, you could just fire them when the fuck ever. And there's so many effects that just, like, discard, or, like, need a random discard that, yeah, it just genuinely doesn't matter. Do I have a way of getting a spell? Yeah, Diabell Star. Okay. Let's do... Oh, I have this way as well. Oh, there's almost certainly going to be a Molcharmi that allows you to do that. Oh, your opponent activated a trap card? Draw a card. It's like, why? Why the fuck would that be a thing? Because Konami hates you. That's right. Do this. And then search a spell trap. Yeah, let's do that. Could search Wanted here and then get the second fusion. I think I do this though, right? Yeah, because then I do this and then I do that. The trap one will be a draw too for some reason. True. Add this. go for this. You. Fact. Chain. Starlight, there is one card that I think is okay in that regard, and it is Triple Tactics Talent. That is the one card that I think is good in terms of, like, gaining resources for your opponent doing a thing, because it is pretty niche, but it's a card that specifically goes first well, but not exceptional, and goes second even better. That is a card that exists. We'll do this. And then we'll do this, I guess. Yeah, I think making Baron's probably a little bit better than having Silva. Even though technically speaking it means that I have one less bounce, I think that's okay. This basically just turns into combos. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not okay. You're right. Maybe I'm stupid. Triple Tax Hand Rip is the lawful evil to called by his chaotic evil? True. At least Triple Tack requires your opponent trying to do something on your turn to pull off. Yep. Yep. That's why I'm like, that's fair. Like, hey, you did a thing to me, I now get to do a thing to you. Or just gain advantage, right, with, like, the draw two. That's what makes it good. Is, like, not only are you potentially drawing, yeah, that's fine. Not only are you potentially, you know, drawing, but you could also potentially steal a card or look at your opponent's hand. So there's, like, a lot that you can do there, which I find to be pretty nice. Triple Tactics Thrust, right? Quen. No. No send. Imagine if they had Super Poly here and could just Super Poly away my board. I'm so glad that Super Poly is a fair and balanced Yu-Gi-Oh card. Smile. Nope. No thrust. Okay then. Oh, a branded fusion. Yeah. That'll do something. I mean, technically speaking, it will, because I can't interact with it, because this card fucking exists! That's fine. Not only did they see the fusion access, they saw the fusion access with Branded Lost in particular, which is a fair and balanced Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is the activation of your cards and effects that include the effects that fusion summon a fusion monster cannot be negated. Which means if you have Called By, it doesn't matter. Why the fuck did that take so long, dude? Holy shit. Take 10 years, why don't you? Mm-hmm. 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 Sure. Seems fair. Seems fair. Seems reasonable. Yup. Mercury. But of course. Mm-hmm. Mirror G. Never would have fucking guessed. Oh yeah, quick effect. Banish the Baron, but of course. Hello, Konami. Priority passes back to me. Thank you. How much do you want to bet they have grass in hand? Almost assuredly, right? I forgot. Lost is a card that exists. Isn't that so fucking cool? Should have just negated the Branded Lost, shouldn't I? Should have just negated the Branded Lost. Should have negated the Called By, I guess. Should have negated. Shoulda. Shoulda. Fucking hate this game. What a shit show. Man, Called By is so cool, dude. I heckin' love Called By. It's not a fucking one spur. Yeah, sure. Oh, never mind. They're stupid. Cool. Just bounce them all. Why not? It's okay, luckily they're just as bad as me. My brother in Christ, what the fuck? This game is out to get me, huh? It's gonna make me play against Brandon again, isn't it? No, it's gonna be Chimera, huh? Watch. Wow, this hand's ass. Did we just... We're playing Hero? It's Chimera? It's Diamond. It's probably Hero. Could be a Chimera. Honestly, I don't want it to be either of them. Can it just be some gimmicky deck that, like, it's just Fiendsmith? Make Beatrice? Because we're a criminal, probably. Right? We enjoy criminal activities. Sorry, now we're gonna make Beatrice. And now we're gonna do heinous activities, right? We send like Mally here, and then Mally into whatever the fuck we want. Right? Dump Mally here. I fucking hate this game. Oh cool, they had their own Fua. What a cool game, Konami. You sure made an interesting set of cards. You know, I see nothing wrong with this one. Yeah, no. I'm so glad you can fusion summon multiple times and get it back, and just there's no limitation. Oh, and it's a quick play, so you can dodge interaction too if you just like hard drop. Wow, that's so. I think it's more so the other way around, Starlight. The reason Beatrice isn't banned is because it's a rank 6. If it were an easier rank to obtain, it'd be banned. But now it's easy to obtain in any deck. So maybe... Oh, they fucked up. Wait. Cool. Who's a fool? What does this one say? Just dodge Guardian and you're good. Yeah, trust. Trust, I'll just dodge it, forehead. Do we know what monster they have in hand? Gazelle. Shit. No, they're gonna use it now. Gonna punch a hole through my monitor. I literally can't do anything here. I just lose. Because this game is fair, fun, and balanced. Ain't that the case? Oh, Druis. Never mind, Druis helps significantly here. Druis here. Engraver. Give this, right? Which specials? Yeah. What else that? We're actually gonna go for the fusion effect here. Just kidding, I can't. Just kidding. Do that. had one more guy. It's not like this does anything, right? Oh, I'm so fucking sick and tired of this stupid-ass deck. I hate Chimera so much, dude. Why does it show up so often? Piss off! They never lose the coin flip. I don't think I've ever played against them when they haven't gone first. Hand or deck. Interesting. What bullshit does my opponent have if they're not playing any cards at the moment? That's the real question. Is this like tier? Like super poly, evenly, stuff like that? Probably. Keep it raw. Evenly. Lightning. Evenly? Yeah. And then normal summon the Hydra? Yeah. True. Danger synergized with Dark World. I don't think that's a good thing. Grab Deception here. Do I grab Imperm? Yes. This should not work this way. I hate that this works this way. That's so stupid. Comedy. Could go Sinful Spoil. Doesn't really do anything. Set Deception. Activate Deception just because we can. Cough into Echo. What is it? Droplet Lightning Storm, right? Normal summon Hydra. What's Pearly? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, discard Lava Golem there was a choice. Make Typhon? Sure. Does this do anything? Fucking no. Nice triple tap. How much do I want to bet triple tack was in hand? Yeah, most likely. Imagine drawing non-engine. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Hey, I actually drew non-engine. That's crazy. What must that hand have been? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Drytron. Ew. Okay. I mean, Papa King. This is the negate, right? Yeah. I don't think there's a better Ash. Keep them off of Ben 10 is probably the best option. Mm-hmm. 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 Which want to bet their full combo anyway? If they don't see Ben 10, I don't get Vanities emptied in. Or Vanities. So I'd much rather them not have access to Ben 10. Because sure, they could still do their like quote unquote full combo, but like I don't get a Vanities ruler slapped on my ass. Also, good draw. Add Medionis, sure. Mubeta. Good draw. Mubeta. Send. Okay. This is the negate, right? Banish a Drytron from grave, whose attack equals or exceeds the original attack of that monster. Negate the effect, the activation, if you do destroy it. Dragonade. Force them to banish. Is it destroy? I think so, right? Yeah. Cool. Comedy. Engraver. Surprising. Retract here. We'll go Deception. Have like a guy here. Ah, yes. Right. That thing. That thing exists. For some fucking reason. Can this only be activated once? No. Okay. So we do get to do this again if we really want to. This negates and destroys. Okay, we'll go tracked here then. We'll go Lurie. Pitch Lurie. There's no shot they let me get to Requiem here, right? I guess it doesn't really matter how. Because Engraver is a fair and balanced Yu-Gi-Oh card. Coolio. Requiem. That's crazy. That's crazy! Uh-huh. Requiem. Don't worry, dude. This guy has text. He has text. Smile. Yeah, we'll go Engraver. Target. Target. Saronir. Saronir. Damn, it'd be a shame if that fucking did anything. Later, loser. Invern. Of course. Why is he on Saravis? Because he's bad at the game, probably. Come on, surely you negate this, right? Surely we negate this. Oh, incredible. Don't I just go SP here? Banish. Don't I tag out? Yeah. Out of there! Should not have tributed the SP there, but I was clicking buttons at that point. Baby. That was painful. I should put GG back on the forbidden terms. I could just end there. We'll do, you know what, we'll do one more. I want to play this one. I think this deck's pretty good. What's wrong with the GG? Everyone says it before the game is over, and it really tilts me. because oftentimes the game is far from over, and people will be like, "Oh, GG! Oh, you're dead! Oh, GG!" And it's incredibly frustrating. So that's why. Royal Exodia Incarnate. Play Millennium. Millennium's sick. Oh, speaking of. Okay. You just pass here, right? Hope I don't top deck well. I guess you could put the guy in the back row. That, like, wouldn't be bad. No, they're gonna make Verte here, aren't they? Watch. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't do anything because I have the Imperm, which means if I draw a way to combo, you just die, right? Crazy. Make SP is the new Make Verte. Tragically, it's not. It should be. But no, people are still making Verte because Verte isn't banned. Smile. No, why are you here? No, it was so cool. And then I saw you. A travesty. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Don't worry, it'll make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. I can't. I don't. I've got no clue. I see the Doomed Dragon, but I don't get the purpose. Again, I don't think there is a purpose. I don't get it. I don't understand any of it. Cause like we're doing like for hire stuff, which like makes sense, right? Like, okay, we're playing for hire. For hire is not bad, but like, but then the Millennium stuff is also here for reasons, and we're playing like E-Telly to get Psychic Wielder for I need this player to sit me down and explain to me the purpose of what's just more so just the general idea behind this. Because like I get Wielder is in here for Beast, and because it's a different type, which allows you to go into Fulgo a little bit more interesting, or a little bit more easily. Right, so it's like for hire, and then you have the Millennium stuff in here for, I guess, similar reasons. They're just like kind of free specials. They just cost life points. But the problem is like we're only playing the one Fulgo, and so sure we could like Fulgo, but Fulgo doesn't do enough. So, but we don't. What? Okay. I just... And let's just ignore the fact that we, you know, have 10 bajillion one-ofs that do stuff. So, you know, it's fine. He doesn't have the talent thrust ratio correct, nor enough normal spell trap to warrant the talent. Yeah, it's... My deck is wild right now. Yeah. Anyway, that, you know, my brain has stopped functioning, so, like that one, except I know what I'm making. You know what? Good. I don't know if a deck could have gotten worse than that. Just saying. I'm gonna call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy it. If you did, I like us very much. So appreciate it. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye bye.